Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to target your ads in Facebook. Another major difference between the way we target in Google versus Facebook is that with Google, we bid on keywords. So when someone types in these keywords into Google, hopefully our ad will show up. However, on Facebook, we target directly to our demographic. We need to determine which people are the most likely to not only click on our ad, but to actually purchase our product. Remember, we don't make any money if they just click on the ad. We want them to actually buy the product. So, sending dating service ads to married people is probably not the right way to go. Yes, some married people might be curious and go ahead and click on your ad just to see what it's all about. But is that really what you want? Remember, we have to pay when someone clicks on our ad, regardless of whether or not they buy anything. We don't want to waste our money by sending out our ads randomly to different Facebook members. The idea is to really narrow down as much as possible the demographic that is most likely to buy your product. Facebook gives us an enormous amount of flexibility and choices when it comes to how we can target our advertising. Let's start out with location. First off, you can choose which country you want your ad to run in. So if you have a product that can be used worldwide, you can advertise to another country. Or if you're going to stick with the United States, you can choose whether you want to advertise to the entire country or drill down to some more localized advertising. You can go all the way down to the city level and even include an advertising radius. This works great if you want to pinpoint your ads to a specific geographic location. Maybe you're selling Dodgers memorabilia. You could target people living in Los Angeles. You could have an ad that looks something like this. Here I have an image of a baseball logo and the title that says, "Do you love baseball?" The ad itself says, "Get 20% off your favorite Dodgers memorabilia." Or maybe you're a golf teacher. You could use this ad. I have a picture of someone swinging a golf club at sunset. The title says, "Swing like a pro," and the body, "Learn how to play golf with just 10 lessons." Facebook lets you choose an age range. For example, I might want to send my investment ad to people between the ages of 35 and 45, or send weight loss product ads to women 30 to 50. If I'm selling cute cell phone covers and faceplates, I might want to target a younger audience, like 16 to 25. If I'm selling baby products, I could target people, say, 20 to 35. Facebook does actually let you know who in fact is clicking on your ads. So if you see that for the most part, only 20 to 30-year-olds are clicking on your ads, then you can easily come back here and just tweak the age range. You can do this as often as you need to make sure that you're targeting just the people you want. You can also target your ad to only appear on people's birthdays. If you're a spa company, maybe you want to send an ad to women on their birthdays to treat themselves to a facial or a body wrap. Your ad could look something like this. Here I have a picture of a woman getting a facial with a big smile on her face. The title says, "Happy Birthday," and the body says, "Treat yourself to the ultimate in relaxation. Get a facial today." Or if you're selling cosmetics, you might want to send an ad to women 40 to 60 right on their birthday, since they're probably thinking about how they're looking at that age. For men with birthdays, you could send them ads selling stereos, techie stuff, gadgets, car accessories, sports memorabilia, or a really cool adventure. For example, here in this ad, we're promoting a racetrack where you can race cars. We have a picture of someone driving a race car. The title says, "Can you handle it?" And the body, "Feel the thrill of driving over 100 miles per hour on a real racetrack." The point is that these ads should communicate, "Hey, it's your birthday, so treat yourself to something really cool." Now, if I wanted to target people with birthdays, am I going to reach enough people? So let's take a look. Down here under Estimate, Facebook lets you know approximately how many people have profiles with your target selections. Today, over 70,000 people on Facebook had birthdays in the US alone. Obviously, for sex, you can choose either male or female. Of course, if you were marketing pregnancy books, you wouldn't send your ads to men. However, I would send to men ads that showed them how they can prevent baldness, or, if they're already bald, how to restore their hair. Here I have a picture of a bald man looking kinda dejected. The title says, "Where did it go?" And the body says, "Learn how to prevent hair loss today." Oh, and just so you know, Women over 55 happens to be the largest growing age demographic right now on Facebook. That's right, Facebook isn't just for kids anymore. Every day, more and more people over the age of 35 are signing up. So don't be afraid to target to this older demographic. Now here's something about Facebook that's really awesome. Facebook does allow you to target on keywords, but in a very different way than you use keywords for search advertising, like on Google. So let's take a look at someone's profile. People on Facebook list their favorite activities, like hiking or working out. They tell you what their interests are, their favorite music, and even their favorite books. It's amazing how much information people give you right here in their profiles. So what you can do is use this information to your advantage when planning out your ad campaign. You could target workout gear to people that listed working out as one of their interests. All you'd have to do is enter workout in the keyword field. Facebook will give you some suggestions to make sure that your keywords line up exactly with the way they're listed in the profiles. If you change your mind and want to delete it, just click on the X. And maybe instead of workout, I want to use working out. You can also have both. Just type in your next keyword right next to the first one. Facebook will also provide you with additional suggested keywords that you can add to your targeting if appropriate. Just click on the checkbox and then add keywords to add it to the others. Let's say they list as one of their favorite things to do is hang out with their dog. I could then use dog as the keyword to advertise my pet products or carpet cleaner. Here's an example of an ad for a carpet cleaner. I have a picture here of a sad dog with a title that says, "I'm sorry," and the body that reads, "Clean up any dog stain immediately." If I sold tennis shoes, I could target people that listed hiking as an interest. If I'm selling a sports product, I would target those people that entered sports as an interest. Keep in mind not just their interests, but their favorite movies, TV shows, and books. Those too can give you an awful lot of insight into what people are into. For example, if people listed the Al Gore movie An Inconvenient Truth as one of their favorites, you might want to target green or environmentally conscious products to them. If they love watching TV shows like Survivor or Amazing Race, you could send them ads geared toward fun, travel, and adventure. Also keep an eye out for certain authors that they might like. They might list an author who specializes in writing books about finances. You could target those people with investment opportunities. You can even combine keywords like Amazing Race and the names of investment authors, and then send out ads to people showing them how they can make extra money so they can go on their adventure of a lifetime. I could go on with examples like this for days. There's really no end to all of the possibilities you can come up with. You just have to get a little bit creative and use your imagination. Okay, let's move on to the education level. Perhaps you only want to send your investment ad out to college graduates. Or you can gear your investment ad towards people who are going to college and want to make some extra money. If I have a product related to music, I might want to target kids in high school. If I choose college grad, I can get even more specific and pick not only a college, but also a specific major. What about sending investment ads to business or finance majors? If I choose in college, I can even choose a date range for graduation years. Maybe you have a product that can help college students or graduates find jobs once they graduate. This is a great way to reach out just to them. You could even target dating products to college students or ways to start a new business. Here's an ad that reads, "You graduated. Now what? Learn how you can have your own business in less than 2 hours." You also have the ability to target people that work at certain companies. You can actually enter a company's name here, like Apple, and then send ads only to those people that work there. Maybe you have a special kind of product that Apple employees could take advantage of. Now let's talk about relationships. Depending on the product you're selling, it might be a good idea to only send the ads to single people. If you're running a dating service, you only want single people to get the ads. But if you're selling jewelry, you might want to target men in a relationship with ads geared towards engagement rings. If you're selling absolutely anything to do with the wedding industry, you could target engaged women. For married people, maybe you want to send them ads related to children's products. You can get even more specific by selecting those people that are only interested in either men or women. And finally, you can also target your ads towards people that speak certain languages. For example, California and Florida both have a very high Spanish-speaking demographic. Maybe you want to send out Spanish ads to them. So we've now covered each of the different types of targeting that Facebook allows you to choose from. It's quite a lot. But if that wasn't enough for you, you can really maximize the beauty of target advertising by combining the items. You can actually get pretty specific. Maybe I want to target women between 30 and 50 whose favorite book is The Secret and their favorite celebrity is Oprah. Or maybe I want to target married people, 25 to 50, who have children or pets. Or maybe I want to target men, 35 to 50, on their birthdays with a weight loss ad. Here's an example of what you could send out. I have a picture here of a man with a very flabby belly. Now, any man that has a little extra weight on him will instantly relate to this. The title reads, "Got Flab?" and the ad reads, "Learn how to lose 20 pounds in 4 weeks without using special diets." Once they click on the ad, they're going to be redirected to our squeeze page, where they can then enter their contact information and then be sent to the sales page. From here, they can either purchase our product or start receiving our autoresponder messages immediately. Just don't forget to scroll down and keep tabs on Facebook's estimation of how many people meet your criteria. Remember, the more specific your criteria becomes, the fewer people will meet it. Right now, I have men in the U.S. 35 to 50 who have birthdays today. This means that out of the 400 million plus members on Facebook worldwide, over 7,100 people meet this specific criteria. So let's see what happens if I uncheck the birthday option. We've now jumped to almost 12 million people. So keep this in mind when you're making your selections. You can very quickly go from marketing to millions of people down to a very small number. Now, if you're selling something that is so specific that only a handful of people would need it, then that's fine. Otherwise, you might want to open it up a bit. Again, it really all depends on what it is that you're selling. I suggest that you keep your number above 50,000 if you're selling a product that's not overly specific, like investment opportunities, weight loss products, or hair restoration. You can always tweak the number down the line if you need to. Another reason you might want to tweak things is if your click-through rate falls below 2%. What this means is that your ad is going to a group that's too broad, and as a result, you're wasting money. So, once you've set up your ad, test it for a few days. If your click-through rate is under 2%, then add some more targeting restrictions so that your ad will be shown to fewer people, but people more apt to not just click on your ad, but actually buy your product. The key here is to really take a good look at what it is that you're trying to sell. Then think of not only who would want to buy it, but in what stage of their lives would they use it? What kind of circumstances would bring about a need or a desire for your product? How old would they be? Does it matter where they live? Does it matter if they're single or married? Does it matter if they're in school or not? Just use your imagination and then take it from there. Ultimately, the goal is to avoid wasting money by sending out ads blindly across the board. By following these guidelines, you'll not only save money, but you'll also end up having a higher conversion rate. In the next video, I'm going to cover bidding and budgets on Facebook.